Hey guys, what's up? Today I got an OU match. This one is against a guy who likes football, Man United 707 or something like that, or fan. So blah, whatever. It'll be down there. Um, he said no weather, which I'm fine with because I generally don't like weather. I mean, occasionally I'll bring it, but I'm not like, oh my god, I gotta bring sand or whatever. But yeah, it sucks because I was actually battling this one guy before. It was like Odd Guy PKMN or something. I don't know. I made a post about it on my Facebook, which will also be down there. Um, and yeah, like he had a Sun team. Well, it was Ninetales and Venusaur, but it was still annoying. And I managed to, get his Venusaur paralyzed because he was an idiot and was greedy, basically. He tried to get to +6 with growth after putting me to sleep, and I woke up on the second turn and paralyzed him. Not that I really needed it. I had a Mamoswine, and I was just kind of stalling him out of Life Orb before I brought it in to kill him, and he didn't do that. So, anyways, he ended up disconnecting, which really pissed me off. He was down to 3-1. He had a Latias left, and I had, Blissey still, so he had no chance of killing me, but whatever. On to this battle. What happened? Jolteon, I predicted the Flygon because it's super obvious. Went for the HP Ice, killed it. He went back to Infernape. I switched out to Slowbro. Found out that his Infernape is choice band with U-turn because of the damage. Figured this wouldn't be choice band, so I'm going to stay in, go for the Scald, try and get the burn. He doesn't, in fact, have choice band because he goes for Swords Dance, obviously. But I don't get the Scald burn, so, but I do get Scald damage. And with the Rocky Helmet and knowing that he's not Life Orb, he's leftovers. I know Jolteon can easily take a hit. I mean, it does about half, but it's like, nah, whatever. Jolteon's faster than like everything on his team, unless something's scarfed, which I'm thinking might be the Zapdos because he's bringing it in on Jolteon, and Jolteon can otherwise do like 80% with Specs Thunderbolt. But yeah, so I'm gonna go to Blissey because I have a Blissey. Haven't used Blissey in a long ass time, but whatever. I think people have not used it much more so the fact that Terrakion and other fighting types are so big. I mean, Conkeldurr for a time, but not anymore really. Um, More so than people are like, oh, I don't want to stall, because people still stall. So yeah, I go for the Thunder Wave as he switches out. I find out he's Life Orb, so I know he's not Scarfed. Unless his Starmie is Scarfed, I'm pretty sure Jolteon outspeeds his team. I'm going to go for the Volt Switch here as I switch in on the potential Brave Bird, but I'm like, he probably doesn't want to because he's going to do a lot to my Blissey, and he's going to take a hell of a lot of recoil. Go for the Volt Switch, as I said, because I know I can't kill him because it's sturdy. I figured he would Brave Bird, so I'm going to go to Jirachi. He also takes the least from rocks anyways. And he's going to Whirlwind me up to Mamoswine, which is fine. Going to go for the Icicle Crash because, Earthquake doesn't do anything, and I don't really need to set up Stealth Rocks. And Ice Shard might have killed him. Probably, but whatever. Go with Icicle Crash. If he switches out, it'll do more damage to something. So, whatever. Goes to Infernape. I'm kind of screwed because I don't have my Slowbro anymore. So, I'm going to go to my Staraptor. I don't know why he didn't Close Combat, because Close Combat finishes pretty much everything off. The only thing is Jirachi, but even then, you take a ton from recoil. But, Staraptor, slower than Starmie, and Speed Tie was Zapdos, and slower than Infernape, so I figure, eh. And I'm pretty sure that one's Adamant. I meant to check, but I don't think I did. I'm pretty sure it's Adamant Banded, so it probably doesn't Speed Tie with Zapdos. But go to Jolteon. I know I'm faster because, obviously, he's Banded, and I'm a Jolteon, and I have 22 base speed higher. Go for Thunderbolt. He switches in Zapdos, get a useless paralysis, and just to KO him. He's going to switch into his Infernape, because I figure Mach Punch is very obvious and can come. Switch to Jirachi. It's about a 3-hit KO, so I know he's going to switch. So I'm going to U-turn, which against Infernape wouldn't do much. But against the Starmie, he's going to do around half, which is excellent. So here, I'm going to go into Jolteon. And I'm just going to hope he's not Scarf. But I'm going to see here he's got leftovers, and his name kind of gives it away that he's like a rapid spinner. So, yeah. Just going to go for Thunderbolt. I know I outspeed him because he's not Scarf because he's leftovers. And just kill him. And then now he's got an Infernape left. I'm going to stay in. If he doesn't go for Mach Punch, I kill him. If he does go for Mach Punch, then he's locked in on Mach Punch. He's probably thinking he's got a good chance. I mean, Blissey can't kill him with a Seismic Toss. And, he can 2-hit KO me. And then, Mamoswine probably dies, and Jirachi can't really do much to an Infernape. But I have counter, which, if you read my Facebook post, that was the little surprise I was talking about. I used to do this quite a lot. I mean, Flygons and Scizor, they would basically come in as like, oh, I'm going to Bullet Punch, or I'm going to Earthquake you, and then they just die. And it's like, lol. Because, you don't really need aromatherapy that much in OU. I mean, maybe a toxic, but Blissey can take toxics and natural cure them. And it's like a Thunder Wave here or there, but it's like usually on a sweeper, so it's like, Counter's fun because they're not expecting it. They do like half to you with almost any physical attack, unless it's like a close combat, but because that'll kill you. But yeah, then you just counter them and they die. Because, they did like 400 damage to you and you just hit them back for double, so they're not going to live that. Even if it's a little weak hit, just because the fact your defense is so low and your HP is so high, it's going to do so much raw damage back to them. Because, even if it's only like 20%, that's like, what, over 200 or something like that? So, wait, no, less than 200. 20%, yeah. Anyways, I'm done rambling. Blissey's a cool poke. I like it, and I just don't, hope. I don't know. Every time I see it, I'm like, but it's part of the game. I mean, it's kind of like a Tyranitar, or it just doesn't have as much HP, or maybe a Skarmory. People use Skarmory all the time. No one cares. But back in Gen 4, Skarmobliss was fucking the most annoying thing ever. Now it's like Ferrocent, and people use both for some reason, Ferrocent and Skarmobliss, and that's really annoying. But anyways, now I'm actually done rambling, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you tomorrow.